Today is August 27th, 2022. So in this video, I want to talk about the COVID Pi variant. Well, actually, that doesn't even exist yet, but I'm talking about what I decoded, and I believe that the date that it's going to occur. And I see that as a big possibility of occurring actually tomorrow, August 28th. I got two key dates, August 28th and September 8th, and I think September 8th will likely be the first case in the United States. But regardless, I want to show you why those two dates are key dates. But first, I want to show you the Greek alphabet. And if you're not aware, they named the COVID variants after letters of the Greek alphabet. So all these letters have been COVID variants. You might not even have heard of them, but they were in the news or article for a short period. But we've all heard of the Delta. The ones mostly talked about, the Delta and Omicron. They actually skipped over these two, so you wouldn't have known about that. But anyways, the next one will be called Pi. P-I. And now I want to show you this. Okay, here's the tiger years on the Chinese calendar, and you can see beginning this February we've been in and still are until January 20th of 2023 in the year of the water tiger. And look at the advertisement: tiger and water, life of Pi, next COVID variant, predictive programming, I believe, and I don't think it's for the year 2082, which would be the next water tiger year, because it's not until every 60 years that another water tiger year occurs. So even the book, The Water and the Tiger, on the main cover. But look at the date that it was published: September 11th, 2001, the day of the World Trade Center attacks. Now look at the date that the movie released, September 28th, 2012, to tomorrow's date. Well, we have a 9/11. Regardless that this was published on 9/11, I always see the number 9/11 connecting to events, if you've seen my other videos. So we got that perfect 9/11 code to tomorrow in the movie. Now here's a video I want to show you.
Chairman Bill Gates arriving for a meeting with community leaders. Watch what happens when a team of hitmen meet him first with a pie in the face. Gates was momentarily and understandably shaken, but he was not injured. The hit squad piled on with two more pies before one of them was wrestled to the ground and arrested. The others released the moment and got away. Gates went inside, wiped his face clean, and made no comment.
So Bill Gates getting hit in the face with a pie, and I wanted to see what kind of number connection we got for tomorrow, because, you know, just the interesting combination of Gates and pie. So, and look what we found here: 8,971 days, which equals the 1,116th prime, the upside down 9/11 code. Now, looking at when the CDC was founded, as well as when Bill Gates was born, there's a significant connection to when the monkeypox outbreak began. So 27,701 days, which equals a 3,022nd prime, apart from the CDC being founded. That 322 number I always look for, is that skull and bones number I talk about in many of my videos. And Bill Gates, look at this number: 66 years, 6 months, and 6 days, apart from the monkeypox outbreak beginning to his birth. Now when we look tomorrow, once again, the CDC has that same number connection, but with the dates reversed. I just put reverse in parentheses, but that's if you were to put the 828 over here and 71 over here. And I've shown in many of my other videos that reversing the dates has proven to be relevant. It's a way for numbers to be hidden, but it's something I discovered. And also, Bill Gates, 802 months apart. Well, that happens to equal the number 322 Skull and Bones in hexadecimal numbers. Now I want to talk about September 8th. I'm going to go back to August 28th and tie in something else from the next few slides. But anyways, the connection with this movie, American Pie, we have a 9/11 connection, dates reversed, 1,191 weeks, 1 day. And also, perfect 9/11 connection again with when the movie The Life of Pi premiered, 9 years, 11 months, and 11 days. And also exactly 911 days after the pandemic was declared. So the combination of that, those two, is my belief, is why the Pi variant will be occurring in the US on this day. Now, I previously talked about 9/11 and how the 4 total solar eclipses over the US from 1918 to 2024 had a significant number connection with 9/11 date, 2001, a 322-9/11. That's when I first started looking at numbers, because I'm like, that seemed like too much to be a coincidence. And once again, this date with this total solar eclipse is relevant because we had the first person to receive the COVID vax in the US. But not only that, it was the exact midpoint between the 2017 and 2024 total solar eclipses over the US. And that was exactly 1,211 days apart prior to the 2024 and after the 2017. And I'm seeing this number, not exactly the 1211, but the 1s and 2s playing out with COVID in the US, with the first cases of COVID, the Delta, the Omicron, and I want to show you. So again, 1,211 days between the eclipses, first COVID vax. Now look at the number synchronicity. The first case in China happened to be on 10/21 on the Chinese calendar. And numerology, you don't always have to count the zeros, you can omit them. And once again, the first case of COVID in the US, 120 or 121, depending on what website you look at. But now the first case of Delta in the US on the Jewish calendar was 1211. I've talked about how it's important to look at the Jewish calendar, the Chinese, as well as the Gregorian. 1211, the exact amount of days between the 2 solar eclipses over the US. That midpoint day where the first person received that COVID vax. So, and once again, the first case of Omicron on 12/1/2021. So all that seems way too much to be just a coincidence. Now look at what we have for tomorrow. Tomorrow's date will be 12/1 on the Jewish calendar, which again is 9 years, 11 months after the movie Pi released. Connections with the CDC, Bill Gates. Now look at my September 8th date. 12/12 on the Jewish calendar. The connection with American Pie, a 9/11 connection again to the movie The Life of Pi. 911 days after the pandemic was declared. Even the day that the name COVID-19 was given by the World Health Organization, well, that happened on February 11th or 2/11. So we'll be looking at tomorrow's date, August 28th, for Pi. However, it doesn't mean that they will report it. The monkeypox outbreak wasn't reported until May 13th, and I said the first case happened on May 4th. But it seemed like the Omicron first case was reported right away. So we'll see how what they will do. But tomorrow's date, September 8th, 2 key dates I see with this pi variant. So, okay, I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.